Indiana's first public online school, achieved virtual, a pioneer since 2011. Wayne Township has a path for every student, millions in scholarships, thousands of dual credits earned, and 99% of Ben Davis University seniors finished high school with a college degree in hand. 31 state championships, award-winning arts, JROTC, over 100 clubs, and a Purple Star district because we honor every family who serves. Our giant food pantry, parent liaisons, Wayne Township Adult Education, the largest adult education program in the state. Because great schools show up for the whole community. Once a giant, always a giant. Our Ben Davis Alumni Nation spans generations, and they keep coming back to give back. More than 1,000 volunteers, strong community partnerships. This is what great looks like.
I am Wayne.
I am Wayne.
Awani Wayne.
D. Wayne.
Anna Wayne. Enna Wayne.
I am Wayne.
Moi c'est Wayne.
I am Wayne.
Je suis Wayne.
Moi-même Wayne.
I am Wayne.
I am Wayne. You are Wayne. We are Wayne. Great schools, great community.
I don't know. She said she didn't want them. She said she did not want these. Jake wants them for sale. Well, she said she doesn't. Jake wants them for sale. Where we talk about where we're going to put them.
Let's please stand for the presentation of colors and remove hats.
Sarah, like not even touching the kids.
All right, please remain standing. And please welcome to the stage, Dr. Shania Suggs.
I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance.
Feel free to take your seats. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a way to start the new year. Can we just take a minute and salute and give a big hand clap for our award-winning winter percussion, our Purple Airs, and our JROTC. Can I just say, I wish you could see what I see. This is an amazing view. I have missed you so much. Do you know how quiet it is around here? When you're not here, you start to hear creaks and sounds, even though I'm alone in the building, and I know I'm alone, but my mind is like, girl, watch your back. Something might be in here. So I'm happy to see all of you back for another amazing school year. If you're tweeting this morning, please remember to put hashtag #WeAreWayne. We want our community to see all of the wonderful people that are waiting their children to arrive on Wednesday. This is just a quick reminder that we all have our Safe Schools Vector Solution videos to watch. They are due August 31st. We are keeping a list. Truly, this is to keep us safe and legal. So please make sure you finish your videos. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the leadership of our district, our Wayne Township School Board, beginning with Mr. Brandon Bowman, President. Ms. Susan Graves, Vice President. Ms. Sherry O'Day Marcotte, Secretary. Ms. Karen Burke, Member. Mr. Michael Gordon, Member. Ramika Graham's not here with us today, but we have Mr. Ben Wakefield, also Member. Something really important happened this summer. On June 22nd, our board approved a resolution for us as a district to move forward with a referendum. Yes, that deserves a hand clap. On that very night, I sent a superintendent's memo outlining how we as an employees have to behave according to the law as we move forward with that referendum. So please, if you've not seen it, check your email. I sent that on the evening around 9 p.m., June 22nd. I'll make sure that information gets out again in a parent square so all of us see it. I want to invite you to visit our referendum website. How do you find it? It's on our main page. You look in the right-hand corner, you see referendum. It's right there. Please, please, please take a look at that information. You also, from that website, can get information about our financials. Two other pieces of information really important on that website is the actual presentation that we did to the board, or for the board, before they passed the resolution, and we have the presentation itself attached. So lots of information, everything you want to know. It is a living document. So as other information becomes available, We will keep you informed of our efforts. We'll keep you informed of certainly of our finances and how we're moving forward. If you want to grab the site, I provided a QR code if you're interested, but if not, you'll be able to get it right there at our website. It's important to note that elections are November 3rd. And now I want to introduce the superintendent's cabinet, beginning with Mr. Kyle Fessler, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. We've got Dr. Heather Pierce, Assistant Superintendent for Elementary Education. Dr. Anthony Harvey, Chief Technology Officer. Ms. Janine Templeman, Chief Communications Officer. Dr. Danita Harris, Assistant Superintendent for Exceptional Learners. Dr. Liz Walters, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Education, and Dr. Steve Samuel, Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Operations. Thank you so much, team. And we can't do this work without the collaboration of our Wayne Township Classroom Teachers Association. Let's welcome our Executive Director, Joni Lawler, President Alyssa Preddy-Allen, Past President Dan Schifano, Vice President Lisa Braden, Immediate Vice President Jim Block, Treasurer Alistair Lute, Secretary Hannah Staten, Parliamentarian Brian Hartman, and Sergeant at Arms Paxton Davis. Let's give them a big round of applause. We appreciate your work. We want to recognize just some of our partners, and we're so grateful that they are here today. We have representatives from Horace Mann. Are they inside the building? If not, hopefully you stop by their table outside in the vestibule. We also have Kaufman Wealth Management also greeted us in the hallway, Corebridge Financial, and our Wayne Wellness Coaches. Is our Wayne Wellness Coach? There she is. Teachers Treasures. Do we have someone from Teachers Treasures? They're so amazing. Again this year, with the support from the Wayne Township Education Foundation, teachers, paras, nurses, media specialists, instructional assistants, coaches, social workers, therapists, guidance counselors, long-term subs, parent liaisons, principals and assistant principals, everybody. Okay, we'll receive half-price membership to Teachers Treasures. Please stop by their table. If you didn't make it this morning, please stop by and see them before you leave today. New teachers, you don't need to. You are already registered, all right? And in the house today, we're so happy to have her, Representative Renee Pack. Thank you for being with us today. This next group, we are so grateful for their work over these past years. Let's recognize, if you'll all stand, our Wayne Township Education Foundation Board, led by Executive Director Lisa Bays. Thank you, thank you. They are celebrating 35 years of giving to our classrooms, providing experiences for our students. We're so just grateful for that work. Do we have any founding members with us today? If so, please stand. Mr. Bart York, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. All right, now for the fun part. When I call your Teacher of the Year, I want to hear your schools loud and proud. Are we ready? All right. First up, Danny Camden, Area 31. Where you at? There they are. We got Yael Kendall, Achieve Virtual. Awesome. We've got Katrina Dawson, Ben Davis High School. Awesome. Molly Cordes, Ben Davis University High School. Christian Johnson, Bridgeport Elementary. Sarah Gillum, Chapel Glen Elementary. Awesome. Patrick Ulrich, Chapelwood Elementary. All right. Madeline Guebe, Garden City Elementary. Ashley Watson, Lyndhurst 7th and 8th Grade Center. Jill Robinson, Maplewood Elementary. All right. Riley Ish, McClellan Elementary. Meredith Weir, Ben Davis 9th Grade Center. All right. Corey Colby, North Wayne Elementary. Awesome. Joe Burnside, Rhodes Elementary. All right. Ava Norris, Roby Elementary. Very good. Scott Zender, Sanders School. There they are. Matt Cochran, Stoutfield Elementary. Paige Shattuck, Wayne Township Preschool. Awesome. Andy Hospice, Wayne Prep. Awesome. Alexis Fisher, who is the District Secondary Teacher of the Year, Chapel Hill 7th and 8th Grade Center. And we have Brittany Pease, the District Elementary Teacher of the Year, Westlake Elementary. Mildred Gilbert Award winner, Becky Ricks, North Wayne Elementary. Let's give it up for Becky. District 7 Principal of the Year for the state of Indiana, Alicia Harris, Bridgeport Elementary. And our District 7 Assistant Principal of the Year for Indiana, Angela Brown, Chapelwood Elementary. So proud of all of you and your accomplishments, and glad we could celebrate you today. All right, brand new employees. If you are brand new to Wayne this year, please stand. We all want to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. Next, can we have any Wayne Township alum please stand at this time? Where are you? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, this is the part, as you know, where we all participate. So if everyone will stand, please. All right, are we ready? If you have been in Wayne 5 years or less, you can take your seat. If you've been here 10 years or less, you can take your seat. If you've been here 15 years or less, you can take your seat. Wow, we've got a lot of longevity here in this is amazing. If you've been here 20 years or less, you can take your seat. Look around, we got a lot of people standing. If you've been here 25 years or less, you can take your seat. If you have been here 30 years or less, you can take your seat. That's amazing. If you've been here 35 years or less, you can take your seat. Who we have left standing? We got someone here. We got someone here. Miss Teresa, aren't you supposed to be in this group too? We got someone over here. All right. 36 years or less. We still got a couple people standing. This person, do we have someone over here? Nope. Wait a minute. Somebody said here. How many years? 37, 39. Miss Teresa, she's starting 42. 42 years. Let's give it up for those. Oh, we got somebody over here. How many years? 42. These 4 individuals will be receiving a really nice jersey, so we'll make sure you get those. Bianca Brown, we'll make sure you get them. Do we have somebody else? How many years? $37. That counts. 37. Amazing. Amazing. So when I came into the seat in January, and since that time, I've been asked quite often, what is the hardest part of the job? Is it the busy schedule? It's busy. The amount of emails you get, it's a ton. Being present at all of your schools as much as possible, yep, it's a challenge. But I easily answer that question. The hardest part of this job is weather. Without a doubt. Whether it's freezing cold and snowing or it's really hot and gonna storm. We had both of those things this past school year. I want to tell you a story. At a school not so far away from here, we used to call it South Wayne Junior High. we now call it Lyndhurst 7th and 8th Grade Center. I want to tell you about Tommy. That's not his real name. That's to protect the innocent. But Tommy was an amazing young man. He was an 8th grader, and in those days, we had 7, 8, and 9 in our junior highs before the 9th Grade Center came about. So that tells you how long I've been here. All right, so Tommy was wonderful, funny, energetic, but he struggled with social interactions with both adults and with his classmates. There were times Tommy would come right off the bus, come in my office and say, Mrs. Suggs, just send me home. I can't do my teachers today. I don't have it in me. Just send me home. So Tommy was a source of joy most days. One day, Tommy asked me to come to his language arts class. He said, I have to give a speech about a process. And I said, okay, I'd be happy to come see you. When we talk about a process, things like how do you train a puppy? How do you grow flowers? And so Tommy got up. I was standing near the front of the classroom, and his process was how to make chocolate chip cookies. So Tommy went through the process, did a beautiful job, and he looked over at me at the end and said, would you like to try one of my cookies? And I said, absolutely. He proceeds to dig into his pocket and pull out a cookie. There was no wrapper. There was no saran wrap, nothing. It was the cookie and the lint out of his pocket. I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked back at him. And the class looked like just waiting to see what was going to happen. Last school year, we experienced significant change, right? We started late start Mondays. There was a new superintendent. But I had the joy of walking around and visiting those late start Monday meetings and learning. And if I'm being honest, and if I could have read your minds out loud, I would have said things like, I can't believe they got me in here. I got other things to do. I wonder if they're going to make us do this next year too. But over time, what I came to see was true collaboration, new ideas being shared with colleagues, talking about individual students and instruction that needed to change based on the information that you knew. It was amazing to see. And there really has been a shift and real connections in our district. In all the work we do, we have to stay focused on the North Star, that being our strategic plan, our mission to activate and accelerate learning, our vision to develop great people, as you saw this morning, my goodness, and beliefs. We believe in the power of belonging, collaboration, and growth. Our values include growth, equity, high expectations, integrity, and trust. And of course, our four focus areas including reconceptualizing teaching and learning, recruiting and retaining great staff, increasing student belonging, and building and sustaining one community. So I want you to take just a second with a shoulder partner. What are you looking forward to most this school year? You have 1 minute. Isn't that obnoxious? Great. This past school year, we began our work with the National Center on Education and the Economy, also known as NCEE, with the support of the Lilly Foundation grant, and we examined 40 years of studies of top performing education systems across the world. To better understand key structural elements of success and to learn how we could design an educational experience and customize a system that meets the needs of all of our students here in Wayne. So designing systems that works. I want you to become familiar with that language because you'll hear it a lot. That's what we're doing here in Wayne. We're designing a system that works. The intentional creation of a coherent educational model that ensures every student experiences high quality teaching and learning every day in every classroom. So to design better systems, we must first understand how high performing systems think and how they operate. 148 of our colleagues all last year, 2 days a month, came together for the National Institute for School and System Leadership, also known as NISL, another term you might have heard from last year. And that work helped us explore opportunities to grow and expand learning for students. When leaders understand the system is another word you're going to hear a lot about. They can create the conditions for powerful teaching and learning. This year, you're going to hear about, and probably have already heard about, Teaching for Effective Learning, also known as TEL. This work will focus on the classroom experience, also defining high quality teaching and learning and connecting leadership decisions to classroom practices. So when we talk about a system, we are talking about decisions that are made that directly affect what's happening with our educators and our students that make sense. And when teaching and learning are aligned, we can better be clear about the kind of learner that we are preparing, which leads us right to the conversation about AI. I've been asked about AI a lot too, okay? AI is a big topic, not only in education, but in all facets of our work. When I think of AI, this is what I think of.
Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife.
I loved that cartoon. But here's what we know AI really is today. That's what it is now. The world is changing faster than ever. The pace of change has accelerated dramatically, and AI is changing the skills our students will need and how we can personalize education for them. AI is not replacing the work of educators. Let's talk more about that. AI can do lots of things, but it cannot build relationships. It cannot inspire. It can't teach critical thinking. It can't develop character, foster belonging, create culture, exercise professional judgment, or know every child. AI cannot do any of those things. The future is not AI versus teachers or educators. The future is AI with exceptional teachers and educators. Technology will continue to evolve. We can't stop it. But the human capacities that allow our students to thrive become even more important. And this leads to our profile of a Wayne learner. This compilation came from input from many stakeholders, including administrators, teachers, students, parents, who identified the attributes for our students to be successful that include being a skilled communicator, an adaptable thinker, a purposeful collaborator, a responsible decision maker, and a mindful self-manager. Notice that none of these competencies can be automated. None of them. This is our promise to our students, to our parents, to our community, that when children leave this school system, they will be able to do these things. We are preparing students for jobs that do not exist, technologies that have not been invented yet, and problems to solve that we can't even imagine. This requires a new direction. It requires an environment where everyone in the organization is learning. It requires leadership from every person in this room. I've used the word leadership quite a bit in describing our path forward here in Wayne Township. Leadership is not a position. It's a practice. Every employee, regardless of your role or your title, has the opportunity and the responsibility to positively influence students, your colleagues, and our culture every day. Leadership is distributive. That means we all share it. While roles may be different, responsibility is not. Every member of our organization contributes to shaping our culture, strengthening our systems, and advancing student success. Designing systems that works requires leadership at every level. Sustainable excellence is achieved when every employee sees themselves as a leader, not only as responsible for their own work, but also as a leader who influences the success of others. So we are not just launching disconnected work. We are building a coherent system that supports adults, strengthens instruction, and prepares every Wayne learner for a life of purpose, contribution, and possibilities. So how are you preparing yourself for this work? You have to be your best self when we come here every day. How do we do that? We can't support students without a focus on our wellness. I know it's easier said than done, but let's just talk for a minute or so. This might be quiet time during the day. It might be spending some time with friends and family. It might be simply reading a book. It might be exercise. But whatever it is, recharging and taking care of yourself allows you to show up for yourself and for others. I just had the pleasure of meeting and hearing Dr. Lori Desatel just a week ago at the annual Indiana Black Expo Education Conference. She was amazing. She's a professor at Butler University, so she's homegrown right here. She's an expert in applied educational neuroscience and trauma-responsive teaching and leadership. She explained that understanding our own feelings and our emotions when interacting with others will help us to be our best. So let me illustrate this. Let's imagine you're in a crowded grocery parking lot and you have been patiently waiting for a particular spot to park your car because it's so busy. The car finally pulls out, and around the corner, another car zooms into the spot. Look out, Jack, because it's on, right? Like, I can't believe someone did that. That has happened to me. I've experienced that. But if you think about that moment, maybe you feel angry, there's frustration, maybe your heart begins to race. You feel your blood pressure rising, you breathe a little harder. So what version of you is the checkout person going to get as a result of not getting that parking spot? And you can see how just our daily lives affect who we are, as it should, but it also contributes to who we are when we see and meet our students. So how do you show up for your students and for your colleagues? I'm going to give you 1 minute. Talk to your shoulder partner. In what ways will you ensure that you are taking care of yourself and being mindful of your well-being? I want you to remember this short conversation you had with your colleague, and remember to be mindful of your mental wellness, your physical vitality, your emotional balance, and your social connections, all of which are important to your well-being. You remember Tommy? I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him, and the class looked like I ate the cookie, and I lived. And I lived to tell about it. Tommy was so excited. It's funny, the kids in the class had the same reaction to that. And you know what's so interesting is that Tommy is still a Wayne Township resident. He works in the community. I see him from time to time. He has 4 sons of his own. All have come through Wayne. I think his youngest is still here. And it's so funny. He says things to me like, Mrs. Suggs, these kids today, I just don't understand it. I said, I know, Tommy. They're different. What Tommy didn't know was that I learned so many invaluable lessons that impacted me as a person and as a leader. Tommy taught me patience, to give myself and others time needed so that we can find common ground. Tommy also taught me to listen, and I mean really listen, without forming an opinion until I understand the other's perspective. Tommy also told me to problem solve, include a cross-section of people to the table, and give voice so that the best decisions are made. Tommy also taught me regulation skills, to remain steady and find my own calm in any situation. He taught me connection, to understand that we are all connected and on this journey together. He taught me the value of knowing each child, that they are individuals and they bring their own set of personalities, their beliefs, their cultures, and their dreams with them every day. And in all we do, Tommy taught me to never forget and find the joy. Never lose sight of why I choose to be here. But if I'm being honest, this is really personal to me. My kids would die if they knew this picture was up here. But I know what it is to be a parent who gets the support of an amazing staff and school system. Whether it was a custodian who greeted my child every single day that he went into the building, or the child nutrition manager who called me and said, hey, Ms. Suggs, your kid's eating peanut butter and jelly every day, I'm worried. Or the bus driver who called me over one day to let me know that she thought one of my children didn't feel well. Or the operations and maintenance department who provided real life opportunities that influenced my child's career choice. Or the teacher that encouraged one of my children to step into leadership roles. Or the principal who told my kid one day, you know what, you are really smart, you're a great kid, but you're goofing off, cut it out. Or the paraprofessional who checked on my child who had suffered a concussion and he struggled with computer time. Or the secretary that called me one day and said, Miss Suggs, your child spilled juice all over her clothes during lunch. We have extra clothes here. I've already changed her and sent her back to class. Is that okay? Absolutely, it was okay. Or the IT staff who called me and said, Mrs. Suggs, we have fixed this Chromebook until we can't fix it no more. And you're going to be getting a bill. Or the nurse who called me and said, Mrs. Suggs, don't freak out. Your child knocked out his front tooth on the playground. But here's the good news. We found the tooth and we have it in a glass of milk. Who knew that's how you preserve a tooth? The nurse did, right? And there are countless other stories I can tell you. And while that's personal to me, what I know is that all of our families experience that from you. And that's what makes Wayne Township such a special place. I cannot possibly thank you enough for what you do, but I'll try. As a mother, as an aunt, as a colleague, as a community member, and on behalf of all of the parents who trust you with their children every day. And as your superintendent, I thank you. And now, for the part you've been waiting for. And no, Dr. Suggs is not going to dance. That little jig I did at the top of the hour, that's all you're getting today. We're going to get you instead. So you know when you're at an NBA game or a professional baseball game and they have the kiss cam? We're not kissing today. I repeat, we are not kissing today. But we do, when you hear your song, we want you to dance and move your body. And the boogie cam is coming around.
Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band about that money, break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Oh yeah, I just gotta get my powers on. You know what I'm saying? It must be something. Do it. I can see you do it. Something about the line, you know.
Yeah, this is the story of famous dogs. For the dog that chases his tail will be busy. These are the clapping dogs, rhythmic dogs, harmonic dogs, house dogs.
DJ Khaled. Hey. Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Up, down, up, down. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air. that'll make me go. This crazy, I'm like a bit of a dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Pictures on my phone like everything is so fine. Little bit of sunshine. Sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on good times. Blame it on a boogie. That nasty boogie bugs me, but somehow this has drugged me. Spellbound rhythm gets me. On my feet. I feel my heart beat. When they need to be right, the monsters calling out. My head and my heart are caught in between. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Amazing. Please take this joy back with you to your buildings. Be safe in your travels. Have an amazing 26-27 school year. Until I see you.
In the house tonight, everybody just have a good time, and we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rockers in the house tonight, everybody just have a good time, and we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you shake that.